Hey guys, this is Ian here, doing another book opening. This time it'll be on the Master Guide for the Duel Terminal. This is following up from my previous book opening, which was on Nightmare and Bahamut Shop. And in this video, it'll be coming with the two cards. We have Gem Knight Pearl and Daigusto Emeral, both of which are really good cards. This book is really quite some kind of a bargain. It's really good value for money, and it actually released two cards that are really quite expensive in the OCG because they were pretty hard to find and quite sought after. This book, besides coming with the two good cards, it has various stories on the Duel Terminal series thus far. And see, like for example here, it has a storyline on the Gishki, or the verse, and Sacred. So it's a really good read for people who are like fans or collectors, or like just players, because it has like all the cards in Duel Terminal listed in picture form, and they sort it out in archetype as well. You just flip to any card that you wanna like look out for. You know, like for example, you wanna check out the combo for maybe like this Infernity. You can just go. Oh, sorry. This is Flame Bell. Flame Bell. You can take a look at the cards like Rekindling and so on and so forth. They will list down the combos. It's just really full of good suggestions and great pictures, and even the paper quality feels like fantastic. It's not cheap paper, not recycled paper, kind of like brown horrible paper. It's just really good, like white cardstock, which is really smooth and well printed. The ink doesn't like smudge or anything, as you can see from my fingers. Yeah, so let's just cut to the chase and open up the two cards that you probably came to this video for. So let's go for it. As usual, these are quite tricky. Oh boy. So I don't even think there's a dotted line. This is really difficult. Alright. Got it. Nightmare. Let's just get that out of the way. Alright. Okay. Cool. And alright. Yep. These are really sealed inside. Oh, there we are. The cards are probably out, and they're in a really nice Duel Terminal form. The first card I'll show you is Gem Knight Pearl. Really awesome card. Of course, Gem Knight Pearl is used for mainly it's a beat stick for two generic level 4 monsters. Any level 4 monsters will do, and I guess it provides a nice alternative to, of course, the most generic synchro in like Utopia. Mainly because it has like 100 more base attack, although it doesn't have Utopia's negation effects, but I guess that 100 base attack does make a difference, and in some sense Gem Knight Pearl is maybe like situationally more useful, so I guess it's good to have around in your collection, you know. Yeah, or maybe like compared to something like the Gunman, you have to pay to up its attack, and so, you know, maybe you just want to go for a straight beat stick and give your opponent like a good like smashing. That's all you need, a 2.6k beat stick, and Gem Knight Pearl's your monster, not man. You know, it looks like a man. Yeah. Now the next card that comes from this packaging, it's got Yuma on it, and some really cool stuff. Oh, Gem Knight Pearl and Daigusto Emeral in the game, the Duel Terminal itself, which I've not played because I don't live in Japan. Yeah. So next card would be, let's get that out of the way, Daigusto Emeral, which is like a really expensive card, especially like from where I come from, Singapore. Daigusto Emeral was like what, 50 or 60 Singapore dollars, really steep. and that's if you're dealing with collectors. If you're dealing with, let's say, a shop who sells singles, it's gonna cost like, I don't know, 70-80 bucks if he wants to rip you off. And it's always tricky to negotiate the person like dealing the card, because I don't know, yeah, negotiation is always a tricky process. It's like trying to convince somebody, and has a lot of intangible skills that buying from a booster pack or buying from a friend does not really like require. If you want to buy from a booster pack, you just have to just open it. If your friend's a nice person and is close to you, he probably doesn't need convincing to give you a good price. So yeah, I hate dealing with shops. Anyway, that's my own life. So yeah, in the case of Daigusto Emeral, same as Gem Knight Pearl, it's the same summoning requirements to level 4 monsters, and I just overlay them and exceed summon Daigusto Emeral. So it's a great generic summon because it gives the option of somewhat of a more flexible kind of pot of Avarice, I should say. What's the pot of Avarice? I think so. The one that shuffles back 5 cards and lets you draw 2. Yep. Instead of having that effect, you can just do it with 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can activate one of 2 effects. The first one is to shuffle back 3 monsters and draw 1 card, or the second effect, which is special summon 1 normal monster from your graveyard. So that gives some interesting combos, like maybe we don't see that much in OCG, but maybe the old gameplay, which was like in Dino Rabbits, you might want to special summon back a Sabersaurus so that you can summon another Lagia or Doka. Or maybe even in verse, you want to summon back another Heliotrope. I guess Daigusto's Emerald's special summoning effect will come into play there. But most people use it for just like recycling monsters and adding a card back to your hand to plus up the card advantage. I guess this was actually part of the wind-up loop in the OCG, where you can just like KO person's entire hand, and part of the process required Daigusto Emeral. So yeah, now that combo's just like dead, because it's been banned out. Wind-up ZMIT's been banned out. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, this was the opening of Gem Knight Pearl and Daigusto Emeral, and I hope you liked it. So if you can, it will really help me if you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as I try and make it bigger and open more stuff. Yeah, I'll make sure to include other things besides Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so thank you for watching.